Just getting her set up. Okay. Hey, strike and go. Whew. Just getting everything set up here. Uh, if somebody wants to come up, I pinned the link down there so somebody can come up on panel because while I'm working, I can't see chat, so I have to stop every now and then and look at it. So, whew, it's a little chilly out here today. Okay, so we're about to get ready to put the Celtic cross in here. It's kind of cool. I'm going to take my headphones off for a second so I can do it. I'll keep talking. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut 45 degrees. And we're going to cut almost all the way through. And then we've got the epoxy. Let me pull this out here and get what we're going to epoxy in there. This started out as one of those credit cards, one of the 1 ounce silver credit cards. What we did, we cut it all. There's our silver that we're going to put in there, which is going to be about the width of the blade that we're cutting with. So that is going to go in there in a certain way so that when we turn it down, we get a Celtic knot. So let's make some cuts. See who's in here before I get started. Oh. Ah. Okay, we're going to get started here. Ernest should be in here pretty soon. So, and by the way, y'all may see me do some things that I've not got some of my safeties engaged, and I don't have my dust, just so that we don't get all the sound, because it's going to be loud enough. So here we go. Now I've got to stop back here so I can repeat this every time. Okay. So we've got our first in there. Now we're going to take a piece of our silver. Come here, a piece of silver. Dump you out there. And see, that's going to fit right down in there. But I've got to hammer that down flat. So I'm going to get my little hammer. Where'd you go, little hammer? Don't you hate it when your tools go and hide on you? Okay. Hello, Homestead. Oh. Hey, Billy, you're going to have to keep track of your stuff better. Okay. And you know, somewhere I've got an anvil. I don't think I need an anvil, though. I'm just going to tap this down to where it slides in there. Don't do this at home, kids. Now, that's giving too much. So, go over here. Just give it some smoothing. Good. And now we're going to get us some epoxy. And we're going to epoxy that in place. Yes, sirree. Yeah, what am I going to mix you up on? Sorry, I'm not as visible. We need to get me one of those fancy cameras that let you pan around and all that. I can pan this one, but I have to do the manual mode. Okay, so let's squirt us just a dab epoxy on here. I'm going to give us enough for 2. Get in there. Squeezing that epoxy out. Squeeze me a little bit more. Oh, better get some more of that. Yeah. Why don't that stuff smell good? Come on. Squeeze. You know it's hard to squeeze epoxy when it's 30-something degrees out here. Okay, it's coming out like molasses. So let's get this puppy stirred up. Now I can pull it back over here now that I got it mixed. We're just going to mix this up a little epoxy here. We don't want this thing coming loose when we're sitting there trying to cut on it and flying everywhere. And I probably should wear gloves for this next part, but I got a rag. So that's almost as good, right? Rag. Let's get us a little bit of that nice goopy stuff. Get both sides coated real good. And we'll, there we go. And you slide on down in there. We want that to go all the way. Let's see, what do we have here to poke that down in there with? Obviously nothing. Oh well. If you don't succeed, maybe you shouldn't take up skydiving, right? There we go, nice and in there. So let's cut us another one. Because one of the things I found out a long time ago, when I'm doing stuff like this, have a backup plan. So let's cut us a second one here. See, we're going almost all the way through. And we're going to grab us another piece of silver. Take the little hammer and beat the shit out of it. I mean, beat the bend out of it. Nice and flat. Check the fit. Cool. Let's sloppy this up with some epoxy. You can actually see some of the words on this one now. So and this is going to be the beginning of the cap for both pins. Will be like that. Yeah, off there. Let's poke that down in there real good. Get down in there. There we go. That one's nice and tight. Now, we're going to set these down and talk about what we're doing. Because these, I want to let them set up for a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and cut the next 45 in there. So what we're doing, we do it that way, turn it, do it again, and we just turn it each way until finally we've got 4 of those in there. And then when we turn them down, it turns it into a cylinder, and those will become little waves going around it. So, and they intersect each other. So it looks really good. And that's the first part. Now, we need to take, I can't cut any of these off because, see, this will be the cap. And then this end will be the body of the pin. On this one, this will be the cap, but the body is in there curing. It's going to have that gold coin on it. Let me pop. Hey, look, we got Susan. I can put my headphones back on. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Whoa. It's loud. I forgot to turn my volume down.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yes, this is silver abuse. I'm going to read up here a little bit. Look at her, Ernest. So we got to get this done. Then we'll turn them down to round, which will make them cylinders. Then we'll, when we do that, we'll cut the grooves in there where we're going to place the the inlays for the gold and the opal. So let's see how it's getting good and tacky now. This is the worst part, is sitting here waiting for it to finish its thingy. And as cold as it is out here, I'm just glad that I was able to squirt it out of that bottle. Okay. I think we are set up enough. And so since I think we're set up enough, I'm going to give it just a few more minutes. And I'm going to go ahead, because this is for the 2 pins. I'm going to go ahead and grab. Whoop. I'll take my headphones off for a second. Because just in case, headphones off for a second. I'm going to make sure they got plenty of silver left over.
Hello, Westbacks.
Okay, 1, 2.
You better not be timing me out, Wes. I'll whoop you.
Okay, so we're going to do one more as our backup. Let's see, which one do you think? Let's go with the darker. You look at the end grain. This one's going to be darker. So let's go with it. And my cable won't reach. So I've got my headphones off for a second while I'm over here. I've got my computer set up where my headphones reach when I'm working on the lathe, but they don't reach over here. So here we go.
Well, I still owe you about 100 for last night, Wes.
Give one last piece of silver for that. Okay. There you go, hammer. See, this is where I really need to finish that brass hammer.
You did nothing. You forget I was there. I'm just glad it's all better again now. But you have to stop that shit.
Huh?
I'm talking to Westbacks.
Oh, get him.
He's a bad boy.
Yeah, sometimes.
He knows what he's done.
Uh-oh, go stand in the corner, Wes. Good stuff there. Yeah. You know, I forgot to test the fit on this before I put it on there.
Wes said, "Hillbilly, talk to me or I'll develop a complex."
Uh-oh. I think he needs to come up here and talk so we can hear him.
I think he does too.
Good, there's that one. Okay, so this was the first one. Still a little tacky. It's kind of like some of the jokes I tell, a little tacky.
A little tacky.
We'll wipe this off this surface, because I don't want to gum up the teeth in my saw blade.
No, that wouldn't be good.
So, but it will be cutting through at an angle. But what we've got to remember, and so what we're going to do while these are still curing up a little, is I'm going to take my magic marker and we're going to number the sides. 1, 2, wait. Look what I did. Here, let's see if we can It'll wipe a little bit. We'll put the numbers here. Okay, this we had it that way, so this will be 1, and then we're going to turn it this way. That'll be 2, and then 3, and then 4. So
Look
that's
at
why
that,
we cut
people.
it. Pardon?
Look at that, people. He can count to 4.
Without taking my shoes off, too. My little wiping rag. Get some of this excess off here. Cool.
Hi, Deb.
Okay, so this is this way. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'd be surprised at how much that helps having them numbered that way. You don't know how many times I've grabbed it and cut the wrong side. You live and learn.
Well, some of us do. I wouldn't guarantee that for everybody.
That's true. I've seen some people that keep sticking their hand back in the cookie jar.
Yeah, Wes.
Okay. Let's put cut number 2. So get these out of the way. And we got our number 2 facing up. So I'll just make all 3 cuts this time. You got to go pretty slow since we're going at a 45-degree angle. So it doesn't bend the blade out of the way.
I know, Wes. I know.
Okay.
This is Ernest's pen, right?
Yes, this is Ernest's pen. Big thing, assembly.
Woohoo! Maybe it's a package, Deb.
And see, we're going down, and it doesn't look like it's going to be anything, does it?
No, not really.
I think you'll be amazed once we get to turning this. Okay. So that's got those. I'm going to go ahead and hammer out 3 more of the pieces. I think this is cured up too much to use now.
Shift kicker, hello.
So we're going to do it again with a different. I want to use the same stick, though. No sense running a new stick.
No.
Okay. Get me a piece of cardboard, squirt me some more stuff out. How's everybody's Saturday going? Let me look over here. Hey, look, there's Deb, Wes, and Ernest, and Shift. Nice. Now, this pen is going to be the most elaborate and the coolest and it's just going to be awesome. I never would have thought to do it this way. And the more we talked, the better the ideas got.
Nice.
So I said,
There's
challenge
Dennis Stewart.
accepted. Is that Stewart?
Dennis Stewart.
Oh, Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
I'm mixing up some epoxy, and it's literally just like 30 something degrees out here. So it's like squeezing, trying to squeeze oatmeal at this thing, or molasses, or I don't know. Something really sticky and thick.
Don't you have a heater out there?
No, never really used one. I've got some little space heaters that I can use, but I don't have them on because they get a little noisy. Same reason I've
Yeah.
got my dust collector off. Okay. Oh, my pen I was looking for. Yes. Hammer these things flat. Okay. Here's one. Here's one. Yeah, this is that. Y'all probably saw me. Well, we were live when I cut this silver credit card up, and people had a heart attack because they didn't know why I was doing it. I was doing it because, well, it's 999 fine silver, which means it's a little bit softer than the sterling that I've got. Really, just looking at it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But when I'm turning it down, it's easier on my blades. So let's check the fit here and see. If you notice, that one cut down through the one we put in first. See, so each time we cut, we're cutting through at least one other piece.
Right. There's Mrs. Scratch and Go Crazy.
Hey,
And Wes,
and
you're welcome. But I don't
and
think there was anything extra in there but candy, was there?
and sorry I can't see chat, but it's really hard for me to do it. And I really appreciate Susan. Like just about every time I'm out here, she's here to help. And of course, anybody else can come up. I pinned the link. If you want to come up on panel and chat with us,
Yeah, come on.
yeah, come on up. The more the merrier. It's just a way to kind of educate. I'm actually going to be starting some classes on how to do some of the woodworking stuff that I do.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'll leave them up as so that if you miss one, you can catch it. I just think it's a good good use of my time. I get, if nothing else, keeps me out of trouble mostly.
Oh, those must have jumped in there all by themselves, Wes. I don't remember doing that. So you can't hold me responsible.
Here we go. Down in there. Y'all like my fancy technical tool here that I'm using? I mean, this is a professional tool that I'm using to poke that down in there. And if I want to go the other way, I just flip the switch here and I can pull it back out. Oh, got to go the right way.
Homestead Aquarius says, I'm naked and without makeup or wake up. Maybe best I stay here and chat for now.
Okay, whoops, I guess I ought to get the piece of silver. There we go. And once we get these in, we're going to start turning them down. The next step is going to be to actually cut a hole down the middle of all of them.
Well, I remember you doing that.
Uh-oh. Why are you not going in there? There we go. My fingers are going to be crowdy looking when I'm done here.
Sticky.
With all of the epoxy on it. Okay,
And what
so
are those? What are those that you're putting in there, Hillbilly?
It's the pieces of that silver credit card that I cut up.
Oh, okay.
So I cut remember those little silver credit cards that come, there's the certificate of authenticity. I thought I'd include that with his pen since it's going to have the credit card in there.
That's cool.
But I cut it up into little squares. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm putting them in all at a 45-degree angle, and then I'm twisting it and doing it again. So see, we've gotten 2 of them. The next time will be 3.
Nice.
And when we're done, each one of them has gone almost through, so that when we turn this down, it's almost it's kind of like magic, really, because
It's
as you
gonna
turn
be
it down,
beautiful.
it makes a wave. Each one of them makes a wave, and they cross each other. But
Oh, wow.
you've seen the Celtic knots, right?
Yeah.
That's what it makes on the pen.
Oh, that's so cool.
But you can see, obviously, it's time consuming, so I don't do it a lot. But I thought, hey, I need to put, because we were just going to. I was going to do a hammered wire inlay. The problem is trying to get it hammered in a cylinder. I'm just not good enough yet. When I'd start hammering, it would lift up off the other side. So I'm just not good enough at that yet. So I thought I'll just cut through, put it in, and turn it all the way down. And then I thought, hey, why don't I put the cross or the knot in there? I mean, so
Yeah,
hey, we got somebody in the basement.
oh.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
That would be Wes.
Dang it. I thought I was going to sneak in. Yeah, Susan, I'm telling you.
Not guilty, my ass. You're guilty as they come.
I'm as innocent as O.J. Simpson was, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd have changed my name to Not Judging.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, no, but this boy needs judged half of the time.
What?
Just half?
Yeah, I'm about to say, not all the time.
He's out of control. Sometimes you're pretty good, but sometimes you lose your freaking head.
Well, when Hillbilly's not in the stream to remind me to take my medication.
Oh, so it's Hillbilly's fault. I get it.
Yes, absolutely. He is responsible for my chat comments.
Okay.
It's in his contract when he first got started.
All right, Hillbilly. If you don't start keeping an eye on this boy, then I'm coming after you.
Hey, I ain't nobody's conscience.
Dang it! Well, I
can barely control my own self.
Okay. All right. Well, it will be Supreme Ginger's fault. Anything that I do.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I tell you what, I like Ginger, but I like picking on him better.
Oh, that night that you said that we were over on Brad's stream, you said I have been sent many cash apps and PayPals to do this, and then you muted him, just messing with him. That was hilarious.
Yeah,
that was too funny.
Meg's birthday party was fun last night. Did everybody go?
Yeah,
that's a sore spot with me.
What happened?
I didn't even know about it till it was over. Nobody texted me. Nobody messaged me. I didn't get an invite to come up and say happy birthday. So I'm not talking to people. I don't know who I pissed off, but I don't even know who to say sorry to.
Well, I'll get on the committee and I will investigate. And I'll say, excuse me, what has happened here?
It's okay. So she came in and I was able to say happy birthday on our stream last night. Oh, and Cash Money won the pen/wallet giveaway.
No. Oh, nice.
Oh, very
cool. So he's getting a custom engraved wallet also.
Damn. Who does he think he is?
Okay.
Susan has been winning everything, Hillbilly. It doesn't matter what it is here recently. She's been over, I think it was 6 ounces one night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Well, but I turned them all into banks except for one.
Yeah, but Lady Bluegrass said, "Hey, hold my beer."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no shit. She's knocked us all dead. That's awesome. Couldn't
When it
happen.
got, I can't lie. When it got down to like to the last 5 girls on there,
Yeah, and I was one of them.
I was rooting for her so bad.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
Well,
be
that's
that
why I
way.
didn't win, because you were rooting for Lady B. What the hell?
Well, you were already off of it then.
Yeah, it was one of the last 5, and then I was banned.
Oh, you were. I didn't think. Okay, maybe it
It-
was
Yeah,
the
I
last
was the
3.
fifth. I was the 5th last to go. I got 5th place.
I tell you what, she's a sweetheart.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it could not have happened to a better lady for sure.
Yeah,
We were on the phone the whole time, and she won. And oh my god, we were crazy screaming.
I was kind of surprised that when you came in the other day, I said that I forget who it was. I said Snoopy is a sweetheart. I love Snoopy. She makes me happy. And then I said, you came in there. I said I love Susan too, but she just makes me scared.
I don't know why everybody's so scared of me.
because you carry the biggest hammer in every stream. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to mix up some more epoxy, then we're going to cut as another.
I guess that's why Hillbilly took my wrench away. I
What
used to have a
wrench?
wrench. I used to have a wrench in here, and it's gone.
I thought you had a wrench. I'm sorry. I'm not where I can't touch my. I'll give it back to you.
Oh, I
Maybe
got her. I got her, Hillbilly. She has timed
Yeah,
me
he
out for
already.
10 seconds more than anybody I've ever been timed out by. And I got her. As soon as I came in, I saw that name all gray. Bam, 10 seconds.
I didn't even notice it was gray because I got the StreamYard side up. Let me
First time
see
I've
here.
ever been timed out, and I didn't even notice.
I
You
know, I
got to
couldn't.
say something. You got to type something in chat so I can right click on it.
Don't give her the power. You don't know
Don't-
what you're doing.
Yeah, but she helped so much.
That's true. You got to give her the power. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I don't.
See.
I didn't
Oh,
have.
there you are.
I didn't have the big wrench in here. Just the regular wrench. Other places I got the big wrench.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been victim of the big wrench many a time. I can't even look at chat. Well, let me.
There we go. I'm gonna go ahead while I'm bent over here and do Homestead. I like people to be able to drop their links and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that some people say, only put the people up you won't put up. I said, okay, I am.
Everybody.
Exactly.
That's
And
who
you
I
get a
want.
wrench. And you get a wrench.
It's right.
And you get a wrench.
Okay, more molasses time.
Wes, did you hear about what Miss Darlene won last night?
The Bears.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think they were expensive bears from what I remember.
Yeah, and that was right in the middle of the ruckus, so it worked out just right. She was texting me and starting to complain, and I said, just get your ass back in there because you just won. And she couldn't believe it. That thing is gorgeous. And then Steve said, I have another one. And I said, damn it, Steve. And I can't. I spent $12 last night. I was so proud of myself because I got that damn fuel pump to pay for. So I can't be.
Are y'all going to do something later? Has anybody decided on a time or? You can text me later or something. So
Yeah, I don't. Farmers on, Hillbillies on.
yeah, later. I mean, like later.
Maybe after Reckless tonight.
Okay.
Is Hillbilly, check and see if Ship Kicker's in the basement.
Oh, hey, sorry. I'm working over here and I can't see it. So,
well, I just noticed that the private chat button was on, and I looked, and she's in the basement crying. So we better let her up here.
Yeah, I was crying. It's dusty back here.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Sorry,
And all that sawdust. What the hell?
Okay,
what the hell? That's right.
What the hell?
And you can see now why I number these because see, once you start getting it, it gets really hard to tell where you're going to go next. So we're on
And
number
you know,
3.
and you
Yeah,
know
that's a
what,
good idea.
Hillbilly?
Huh?
I came up because I'm apologizing. I sent you the link and I forgot that it didn't email right. I didn't get the mailer daemon. The mailer daemon actually went into my spam. So please forgive me for last night. I
Oh,
sent you the link and
oh,
you
that's all.
didn't get it. So it's my bad. I came up, hey, you know what? I take credit and for what I do wrong and what I do right. So that was my bad. So
And you
don't
get 30 lashes with a wet noodle. Shame on
Well,
you.
I
well, it
feel
makes me
awful.
feel better knowing that I'm not just made somebody
I
mad.
Yeah, I sent it to you and apparently I put your email in wrong and yeah. And I got a
Well,
mailer Damon that went to my spam. I didn't get it to my regular. Why it went there, I don't know. Because when you said that, I went, what? And I went and checked. Here, sure enough, darn it. Like
Darn
I
it.
said, from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry.
oh, it's okay. You could tell. I mean, it's fine. Okay, we're
Because
gonna have to
because
let
I
these.
because I did send you one.
Okay, it's fine. I was more
Even
worried
though
that I'd
I
made
figured
somebody
I knew
mad.
you were going to be on panel too, so I figured in between races maybe you could jump over. That's why I sent it.
Yeah.
And
Dennis Stewart wants to know if he can give you the lashings because she's
hail to
he's
the
pretty
no. He'll
he's
use
pretty
a
sure you
knife
might
though.
like it. He's pretty sure you
Yeah,
might like it.
but that was my main reason for jumping up because yeah, it was me. It was my bad, and I apologize.
and what did I do with my tool?
Because I
Because
know
you
they
know
were
he'll.
busy sending out all kinds of emails to
Oh
everybody.
yeah,
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm just glad that it
you were
wasn't.
not forgotten. Just so you know, it was my bad. So yes, just
Okay,
know we love you and all of
we're
that.
going
So I
we're
am
going to
going to
have to
jump
let
down
this.
because I have stuff to do. I was just listening and chatting. When I heard that, I went, "Oh crap!"
Oh, that's
So
okay.
I wanted to make sure you knew you were not left out, and I apologize.
Oh, it's fine. All's forgiven because
Okay, just
I
so you
mean,
know, I love you
yeah.
bunches. I didn't do it intentional. So
Thank you
yep.
very much.
Love you,
I
Okay, love
shit.
you, Cersei. Bye, Lance.
Bye.
Love you too.
Bye.
That makes me feel better
Oh,
because I,
good.
I
Yeah.
really did. I thought that I just okay. Well, I've made somebody mad, and
Yeah, because when we were all talking, I mean, there was a list, and I was sure I heard your name included on it. I didn't know. I didn't know if you had pissed somebody off, so I wasn't going to say anything.
did you
You
see
hush, Susan, I swear.
did
Well,
you did you see
I
that
mean,
once I
uh
cut once I cut the third one, it's the epoxy's not set up enough, and it's starting to get weak. It,
oh.
see it wiggling there.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid if I cut number 4 that I'm going to have to let it cure a little more. That's why I'm
Yeah.
doing 3 of these. I don't think I've run this one, but you can already see where they're crossing there,
Yeah,
and
you
then
better let it.
that last one will cut through here, and they'll all have little X's on either side. And then when we turn it down, those will become little wiggles.
How the
Wiggle,
hell do
wiggle,
you
wiggle,
even
wiggle, wiggle,
figure
wiggle.
out how to do that?
I cheated. I watched YouTube videos.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Absolutely. If you don't know how to
YouTube
do
is
it,
the
watch YouTube.
YouTube
Yeah,
is the answer for everything.
and what's cool is you can take and you see them do it. See, I've never seen anybody use silver to do one of these. Usually they'll use a little bit wider, like and put like a white wood in a dark wood and make it that way. So I never saw a video of somebody doing it with silver. That doesn't mean nobody's ever done it with silver.
Mhm.
Just I didn't see the video. So I like kind of making the changes. Now the other thing I'm going to do while I'm letting stuff go is if I don't know, has Darren been in here?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Okay. Darren got this bowl from me. And I'd left the tenon on because I was going to make it a little thinner. But I've got to take I've got it finished now, so I got to take the tenon off. So
Oh,
I'll
that's
get
very
over
nice.
on my belt sander and sand that on down. And then I'm going to set it on the laser and I'm going to start engraving my logo on the bottom of them.
Very nice.
So,
Hillbilly, when I popped into Meg's last night we all hid our names and put something different up there and put a different picture so she wouldn't know who was coming up. And the picture I just changed on my thing on there is what I had up there.
Deer pickle?
Everybody's guessing, trying to figure out what it is. And I said, Meg, it's for your birthday. It's a dildo.
Yeah, deal with the dough. I mean, yeah, it took me a minute. I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have come up with that.
The whole panel about died laughing. It was great. And I said, okay, love you. Gotta go.
Oh, now, while we're letting that cure up some,
CM Gold and Silver. Hello.
I'm going to grab myself and do the moonwalk and say, oh!
I can't wait to see this thing finished. It's going to be fabulous.
I can't wait either. See, this is the hard part, is this. And to be perfectly honest, I've already did one, not the pin, but I went in and did this part to make sure that it would actually do what I wanted it to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the office, so I don't have it out here. But
the hurry up and waiting for the glue to dry and stuff would be killing me. There's Big Apple. Hi, Big Apple.
Big Apple.
Hello.
Cool.
We're just hanging out watching Hillbilly make Ernest Edwards' pin.
It's going to be 2 pins. There's going to be a total of 2.5 grams of gold in the inlays.
Wow.
There's going to be a total of, well, it'll be somewhat less because as we turn this down into the pin, we're going to be cutting some of the silver off, but we're starting out with an ounce of silver, a half ounce in each pin. Well, really, I guess it's over 3 pins, but a third of an ounce over each pin. And then we're going to have about the same amount of opal as we have gold so that the widths match. And
oh my God, this thing is going to be fabulous.
And then one of them is going to have a gold coin wrapped around the body of the pin. The other one's going to have wood with an engraving down it that says "Big Things Only."
What? Nice.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, once I get it turned down, we're going to put the finish on it. And then we're going to take it into the laser and we're going to burn that really deep with the laser. And I'll take me a brass brush and brush it out. And then I'm going to mix up some resin in there. And we're going to put it down into the letters. Let it harden and then sand it down. And I'm going to mix gold powder with the resin so that it'll have it in gold down this wood. Big Things Only.
Oh my God, this is going to be the greatest pen ever.
How in the world do you ever learn how to do these kinds of things? Or even, well, I know YouTube, obviously, but YouTube, you can't just jump on there and do the things that you're doing by watching a YouTube video, is it?
Well,
have you been doing woodworking, like where you taught it when you were young or something? Because every one of them you make are just beautiful. I mean,
yeah, I've been doing woodworking. I mean, I've been turning bowls and spindles, different things, jewelry holders, all kinds of stuff. About a year and a half ago, I decided to start making pins and rings.
Mhm.
And it's just a hobby that kind of got out of control. Matter of fact, my wife
Yeah.
got me a T-shirt that says "There's a fine line between hobby and mental illness." So
But both are fun. Both are fun. You know.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to have a pin with opal in it because that's my birthstone.
Oh, and I've got all different kinds of color. I've got fire opal. I've got black opal, all
Oh
crushed
my
down into little bitty pieces, so I can place them in there.
oh my
Well,
god.
well, you can see this has got some green opal in it right there, and some blues.
Mhm. Oh, that's
Dang.
nice.
So
Uh,
yeah, I wear that. Matter of fact, I'm making wedding bands for some friends of ours
oh how
that
nice.
they weren't able to. When they got married, they just weren't able to afford good wedding bands. So we said, hey, it doesn't have to be gold. We can make you one with opal, and they got to pick their color. And my wife's helping. She helps me make the rings.
Nice.
Okay, let's check these. See well the.
I'm gonna move to Arkansas and help Hillbilly make pins and rings and stuff.
Well, there's not too many things I've seen that he can't do.
I
Ever.
know.
I'm going to try this real fast. Get my second one on here.
What are you up to today, Big Apple? Are you working or are you off today?
He's always working. He's busy watching all of us degenerates and straightening us out. You know.
I know it. If it wasn't for Big Apple, we'd all be out of control.
Like the
Not
other night,
You see that?
there was, I think Darlene was saying something about her. She was mentioning who paid, and Big Apple jumped in. And he said, "Who's not paying?" I
I
died
know.
laughing.
I know. I love him for that. And everybody's picking up their damn phones and getting their PayPal worked up there. Not me, Big Apple. I'm paying. He said he's not working today. Good for you.
Absolutely.
How's
I,
Mrs. Big Apple? I need to talk to her again. I love talking to Mrs. Big Apple.
I'm
She's
not
got a
working
great
today.
accent, just like Mr. Big Apple, and I just enjoy talking to her. She's a hoot.
I'm not working today because this is more like playing for me.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get down in there. This one, it's still a little loose, but I was able to get that down
Homestead
in there.
Homestead Aquarius wants to know if you've ever been to Crater of Diamonds State Park.
I have never been. My wife wanted us to go for a while, but I have never been.
Where is it?
It's in Murfreesboro. It's about 3 hours from here.
Tennessee?
Tennessee?
Oh no, there's one here in Arkansas too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, I've been to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and obviously Wes has too. We both said it at the same time.
Yeah. I was like, hold on a minute here, and I'm
That was
not
funny.
good with the map, so I don't know how close that would be for you.
And it's a big field, and you can go out there and just start digging, and people have found some really big diamonds there.
Do you have to
Oh,
pay to do it?
I think you do have to pay to get into it, but it's the only diamond mine in the country where the public can just go and pay a fee and then go in and dig for diamonds.
Oh man, that's so cool, Wes. You need to pack your bags and go to Murfreesboro, Arkansas for me. Buy me some diamonds.
There's people that go down there and make a good living just doing it every day.
Dang.
Then there's other people that do it every day and don't ever find anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a chance you have to take, huh?
Right. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this one in. And the bad part is when you get to the flat right here.
Homestead Aquarius said it's only $10 a day. That's crazy. That's crazy cheap.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Come on, Wes, let's go.
Okay, let's see if this is still fluid enough to use here. Oh, I think it's going to be fine.
Where are you, Homestead? Are you anywhere close to that?
Am I who?
I was asking
Oh,
Homestead
Homestead.
if he was anywhere close to the diamond place.
Yeah, are you down there or have you been?
He's in Alabama.
Ah, neat. That's the place that we like every part of the year except when we play them in football. Well, it's not really a football game. It's more of a 4-quarter massacre. The Razorbacks have not been my favorite team. I root for them, but golly, they make it hard sometimes.
Yeah, and Alabama's always really good.
Roll
Oh, yeah.
Tide.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised the way they started out the season this year.
Oh, I'm not surprised anymore with Alabama. I mean, in the past 3 years, I don't know what happened with Nick Saban, but he needs to figure it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Ugh. I mean, number one recruiting for college football ever. I mean, that Clemson has started to take some of our players, and FSU and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just used to us winning championships,
Yeah.
And when we're not ranked number one, I think that they should shut the whole team down, and start all over again.
There's the pizza guy. Hi, pizza guy.
Pizza guy.
Oh man, pizza guy, get the link. Come on up.
Yeah.
Link's pinned to the top. Come on.
But this anniversary cookie you sent me is absolutely beautiful. And I did put the candy in my son's room, but I took some of the stuff I wanted. So,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not around to get it. Now I take what I want.
Where's he?
Hanging out with his stupid buddies. He should be hanging out with his father.
Well, you'd think.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I mean, I have a YouTube channel that has 40-something subscribers. I'm pretty much a big deal now,
Okay.
I know. You even posted a video last night, and I watched it.
I did.
Okay. Before we I'm gonna let those cure up quite a bit before I make that final cut. So I'm gonna move the camera over here to the lathe, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn down one of these so that you can see what the wood's gonna look like.
Ooh, yeah. That's the part I like.
And I'm going to be doing this for all of the woods I use so that I can show and give people an option when they're that way you can make a better decision. Here, I'm pointing it the wrong
yeah,
way.
that's a great idea, Hillbilly.
So let's get in there.
Because really, the little blocks of wood don't look anything like the finished pin looks. They're so much more beautiful.
Right. Some of the wood just looks ugly until you turn it down.
Right.
And it's knowing which is which.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just turn this around. Y'all can watch me. I'm not even going to put a drill a hole through it. I'm just going to.
Pizza guy got that right. He says, hello, most likely guilty.
I'm telling you. See, I can't get a fair trial around here. I need to be moved to a place where I can find an impartial jury. Come on.
How's that? That look okay?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, let's put as a different Chuck on here. Or if you're more formal, Charles. We'll put a Charles in here. Okay. Where's my whacking stick? There it is.
Well, if you're looking for a beating stick, Susan has several. She uses them all the time in chat.
She doesn't need a stick.
She got a wrench.
She's got a voice.
Yes, it does catch your attention, especially when she says Wes. I'm like, what? I didn't do anything. Wes with exclamation points, a bunch of them. You know.
Yeah, it's bad when you can hear the exclamation points in somebody's voice, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, when you put the exclamation points at that time, Susan, all I did was my apologies to the sweetest woman I know. That's what I was typing, and that was in German.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring up live center here.
Well, it also helps that when you've heard my voice, you know
Yes.
exactly what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, so you can hear my voice in your ear just through the typing.
Full attention. But this anniversary cook that you sent is freaking gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah, they are nice.
There we go.
Oh, hey, Hillbilly.
Yeah.
I have many more.
I went to my LCS yesterday, just picking up a few things, talked to him for a couple hours, and he's like, "Well, hey, I've got your belated birthday present here, because I haven't been in there since then."
Right.
And he gave me a 2022 5-ounce Libertad in the capsule for my freaking birthday.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, I said, you know how much these cost, right? He just looked at me like, you idiot. Yeah, I own a coin shop. He's a really cool older guy. He's got a YouTube channel. It's called Big Daddy Hoffman 1911. He's got like 300,000 subscribers, and he's 72 years old.
Yeah, I've got to take
guns.
I got to take my headphones off for a second because I've got to put my leather apron on and my face shield because I won't do this without a face shield.
No, well, that stuff comes.
And so I'm gonna have my headphones off for just a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pizza guy, that is Wes Stacks.
You know what? I think I've talked to Pizza once. Tell him it's either West Stacks or Kraken. We apparently sound a lot alike. So
Yeah, you do.
Kraken
talks a little bit slower, but
yeah, and he has a little
the
bit
accent
of a Creole
is
accent.
definitely the same.
Well, if you listen to him, he says like I say ever. He'll say Eva. So his is like the Doc Holliday from Tombstone Southern accent. So he got the cool accent. I just got the redneck. Yeah. Oh, Pizza says, "Oh yes, he's guilty."
Hell yeah, he is.
There you go, man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Ernest. Ernest is on day 3, no cigarettes. Good for you.
Yeah. I tell you, I quit smoking is I started smoking crack. Boom, no cigarettes at all.
You liar.
I know. But apparently, a gentleman who lives in Maine says I was a crackhead. Once a crackhead, always a crackhead.
Yeah, well, we know how reliable that guy is.
Right.
Here goes the lay. This is the cool part. I love watching this.
But look how steady his hand is with that. He's about like a friggin' surgeon.
You know, it helps that he has that little thing to balance his little finger on, but still. I used to love working on the lathe. I took wood shop, and it was the most fun ever. Until I got my hair was like clear down to my butt, and I
No, not good.
didn't have it tied back one day, and boy, that'll snatch your hair up. And just by lucky chance, my instructor was standing right beside me when it happened and hit the off button, and it took my head all the way down to the lathe, but it did not jerk my hair out. But it took us a while to get it untangled from that thing, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that could have went like completely bad.
It could have been terrible. It could have been terrible. Pizza guy said meth did it for him.
Yeah, I replied. I don't know how you guys do both. Like watch this and that. I can't do two things. No, there's EC.
There's EC. Hi, EC.
When you hear that sound, it's penciled down. I freaking love that.
There you go.
My sister found a wooden bowl I made for my parents and had it shipped with a bunch of crystal. It was
Aw, that's
I had
nice,
it, he's
Ernest.
making a joke. He said it was emotional for me.
Pizza guy said he met thunder and lightning in his shop class. Uh-oh, that
I
doesn't
can't
sound
wait
good.
to hear the punchline to that.
Now we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna now you gotta be careful and not stick your finger in that or you'll rip it off.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is we're putting some Yorkshire grit on here, some friction polish, and it gives it almost a antique used look, like it's been handled for years and years. And we
Yeah,
crank it up to about 3,600 RPM, and you'll see it smoke sometime.
makes it look beautiful.
And then to get off the excess, ow, dang it. There with a fingernail.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And it didn't rip it off, but it didn't feel good.
Not the kind of
So
nail polish you want.
No,
now
we don't need to watch blood start spurting all over the wall live.
we are. Hey, I've done it. Not against the wall, but
Oh, Susan's
now,
husband's here.
now what we're doing.
Kiwi. My husband is here. There's Kiwi.
I didn't know you married my twin. So we're putting beeswax. It's a solid block of beeswax that I use. Put the final finish on.
And see how fast that thing's going, but it really looks like it's going slow. That's crazy to me.
Mhm.
Now, I about used up this rag, but now we'll take it real light, and you can see it melt from the heat, and it's actually soaking down in the wood. And then we'll come up, give it some polishes.
Love you too, Kiwi. You
And
need to
we're
get that
about to reveal
questionnaire
it.
back to me.
You notice I didn't stop it. Usually I'll stop it, look, see what I'm doing. But I wanted to kind of surprise you on this one. So here we go. I'll pull it up a little bit closer where you can see it. We'll put this back. Let's get this thing off.
You need to make yourself big. They don't need to look at our
Oh,
little
yeah.
circle.
I guess I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Look at there.
Oh, look how gorgeous that is.
Wow.
See, and that would make a.
There
And see
you
what
go.
when I engrave it, I'm going to engrave it down the dark. Remember the wood that I selected for the pen has more dark than light because I thought it would set off the opal and the gold and the silver and the when I engrave it, you'll be able to read it better.
Oh,
But see,
Yeah.
that's the way that turns out. See how shiny
Wow.
that is?
I like shiny.
I like shiny too.
And I've gotten pretty good at putting grooves that are consistent and spaced evenly.
Wow.
So that's one of the things I've been practicing on.
Yeah,
But-
that's a good job there.
Yes.
And I'll keep that, and I'll just take every wood I've got and make one of these so you can see what it looks like starting and what it looks like finishing. Okay, let's check our wood here.
Hillbilly pizza guy wants to know if you're making a shank.
No,
Okay.
I don't know though. Ernest might stab somebody with one of these pins if you try to take it from him.
You're not responsible for what the people do afterwards with their pens.
Exactly. Let's see. Y'all think we should? Well, that's why I make 3 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and risk cutting the first one. I think it'll be okay. we'll figure it out here in a second. Let me, just in case it does go tits up, we'll move the camera back over here.
So we can watch it go tits up.
That's right. I don't. Hey, I don't mind showing when things go bad because that's the way I think you learn better that way.
Well, heck yeah.
Well,
I think you can
Kiwi
learn
says his
more
pen
from
has a
somebody's
bullet.
mistake.
Mhm.
Get
Well,
off of
Kiwi
there.
said his pen has a bullet at the end. That's awesome.
Pardon?
Kiwi said his pen has a bullet at the end.
Oh yeah, he's got that steampunk.
Oh, those steampunk ones are awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I saw the finished product of that steampunk one, Hillbilly, I was like, why did I give that one to someone? I should have taken that one.
Yeah, exactly. You win them and you give them away. That's how I got my first one, and I love my pens. I have 2, and I love them.
Well,
awesome, beautiful.
you know what Wes has got coming?
What?
Well, I know I got the shipping stuff. I looked at it just a minute ago.
It's a pen and pencil set.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
it's made out of this wood here, which if matter you know what? I really ought to have turned a piece of that down and I'll let that set up some more because I'm still a little bit nervous about it. So y'all
Yeah,
gonna
make
have to
sure
get busy.
make sure it's good and dry.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up just because we get into a hurry. So
Yeah.
we'll just come back over here. And I'm going to turn down and show you what kind of wood Wes's pen and pencil set are made out of.
Okay.
Okay. And
prepare to be envious, people. Prepare.
Yeah, that'll be next on my list is pen and pencil set because I'd love to have a pencil.
Okay, I'm going to have my headphones off again.
Okay.
Just sucking on, Wes.
That's a meth pipe. You can put. And, yeah, because I want to be up for about 3 days, wandering through the woods, wearing the same clothes and hallucinating. So, but I want
You
to
going
be.
hunting?
Well, I'm no freaking weather. It rained all last night, and it's still
Aw.
raining now. So,
Well, rats.
no. Yeah, but whatever. I'll go kill Bambi next weekend.
There you go.
See how kind of ugly this wood is?
Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything. It just looks like a
pretty
chunk of
pen.
wood.
So let's just show you what it looks like once you turn it down. Get in there.
Kiwi says he'll come look for you, Wes.
All right, sounds good. We'll hallucinate together.
Lock it down.
Kiwi, we got snow last night, but not enough to build a snowman. It only snowed about an inch. Oh, Pizza Guy just got back from hunting.
Oh, very cool.
And we'll turn down to about the same shape as the other one.
Yeah, that wood doesn't look like it would be a very attractive piece of wood at all.
Never mind, I was going to say something, but I'm pretty sure it would be inappropriate. I got to really think about the things that I say at night.
Why? You never thought about them before?
Well, after last night, I have I'm going to change my ways. I'm going to change them.
Come to Wyoming, Kiwi. You'll have a white Christmas every damn year. And then some.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he needs to put some gloves on.
Yeah, he does. He does wear his big apron and his shield, though. That's smart.
Yeah,
those splinters would not feel good in your eyeballs.
Kiwi said, "Woo, let's go." Oh man, sorry to hear that, Pizza. And just lost in the woods. Yeah, that could be my experience, but we'll get Bambi. We're not gonna let her survive. Or was Bambi a dude? I can't remember. I know
Bambi
Bambi's
was a
mama
dude.
got caught in the fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Think about that. That really wasn't a tragedy when Bambi's mama got caught in the fire.
Well,
Because that
look
was just
who's
Hook doing it.
here.
Uh-oh, I'm
Now,
out.
if you notice,
I'm out.
I'm not using any sandpaper on this at all.
I'm scared now. The teacher's here. Like, I'm going to shut up. I'm muting now.
Hello, darling. We're watching some awesome craftsmanship here.
Whatever it is, Susan, Darlene, I didn't do it, okay?
Well, we know you did, but we'll talk about that later in private.
Did not. Show me the tape. If you got the tape, put it away.
I do. I do. Watch yourself.
Put it away. Put it away. Kiwi said, I'm out. Teacher's here. Fuck this shit. See you in the woods. Hi. I'll be out there in a minute.
Oh, what'd I miss?
Darlene's here. We're all in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Darlene showed up. Kiwi said, I'm out. Teacher's here. Fuck this shit. See you in the woods, Wes.
Okay.
Now it's going to get pretty. Watch. Watch.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. Look at that. Look at that.
Would you look at that?
And this one has
Would you look at that, Martha?
more striking transformation to it. Okay.
Kiwi,
And
Darlene said you can
these
come back. You're not in
legs,
trouble.
Look at that. I mean, seriously, just from what that
What?
was before.
I
But that-
know. A hairy looking little block of wood. And now look at it.
That's a good description of this stuff because it does look hairy, don't it?
And
It does.
Now look at it.
Golly. She saved you a seat, Kiwi. You can come back. Aw, he saved you a seat too, Darlene.
Darlene, you got to come up on the panel.
Yeah, come on up here, Darlene. Pin to the top.
Peer
You
pressure. Peer pressure.
Take a break from your garlic. I give you permission. She was in Farmers a little while ago. We were on the phone and she hung up on me because she had to go work on her garlic. And then she popped into Farmers.
Are you ready to see what his pens are made out of? Or pen and pencil set, I should say.
This is the same stuff Wes's is.
Okay, remember, that's what the wood looked like when we started.
Darlene said she might lose an eye up there.
Look at that.
From a hairy look. Oh my God.
That's in
God.
It's in Arkansas right now, so it'll be here by Monday, or probably Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
See, and that's so weird. Look at how the bottom of that looks.
Mhm.
You wouldn't even imagine the inside of that would look like that. Oh wow, Hillbilly, that's gorgeous.
And you can see there's a knot that went through it right there. Anytime you get a knot, it makes really nice grain in there.
Yeah.
So I can look at this and read and see that right here would be another good piece for a pen because there's a knot that, see how the grain curves?
Mm-hmm.
If you just got straight grain, you're going to just get straight lines. I love when I have a knot in the wood.
Adds character to it for sure.
Matter of fact, this has straighter grain, and see how it comes out. It's beautiful, but I like this better. The problem is this will go better with gold.
Mm-hmm.
This goes better with brass and copper.
Homestead says inappropriate or appropriate jokes are too easy around woodworking. They are
Yes,
funny,
it is,
but they
isn't
have
it?
low score points because it's low-hanging fruit. So I have been very quiet over here.
Okay, I'm going to check these out.
Oh, Wes, I can't wait to see yours. That's going to be gorgeous.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to risk it. I'm going to move this over now.
Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to cut the final one and get it in there and get it curing.
So then you cut it. You're going to cut those, and then you have to wait to turn it on this lathe.
Yes, once we get these cut and put in there, I will have to stop, and it's going to have to fully cure.
And how long does that take?
It at least like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh man, I was hoping 3 or 4 minutes.
I would like to, and you can use like CA glue, super glue, and activate it. But when I'm putting a cut that in essence goes all the way through the wood, because even though I don't go all the way through, by the time you cut all 4 of these in there,
Yeah.
you have cut all the way through. Okay. So see, right now, these two pieces of wood are not connected except with epoxy.
Okay, Darlene. She said she's back to work. Susan,
Okay.
thanks for the permission to take a break.
Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. And I am being paged to the front, so I have to go. But thank you for letting me jump up. And he'll be like,
Yeah.
can't wait to see
Yeah.
those. And everyone have a great day.
Good to see you, Wes. We'll talk later.
Hashtag not guilty. Not guilty.
Yeah.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye. Kiwi said I was being nice. I offered her a place to sit down. She has 100 pounds of garlic to process.
Okay, I think it's going to be safe to cut these. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up the epoxy. I didn't want to do it until I had them.
Okay, I have a question, Hillbilly.
Okay.
The last time I saw you make a pin, you did use some super glue. I think while you were like on the lathe, didn't you drip super glue on it and then smooth that out? Or am I wrong?
Yes, I did, and that will be the final step with this pin.
Okay.
Sometimes I will just do a finish like you saw just a minute ago with those that I did. But other times I'll go ahead and put multiple coats of CA glue on there, and it puts an acrylic shell around everything. Since we're doing so many inlays and everything on here, I'm going to put a good acrylic shell around the outside of it to protect.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It was the final touches. That's right. That's right.
And we will use CA glue to glue the tube down the middle also.
And that's what?
Well, good question. Let me find one of my tubes. Okay. There we go.
It just soaks into all the cracks and crevices, right? In case there are any.
Right. And see, this, I'm going to drill a hole right down the middle, and then I'm going to glue this tube in the inside of it.
Right. Okay, I remember that part.
And then I turn it down. When we're done, the wood itself is only going to be
very thin.
Very thin. That's why they explode out. And see, since we've got so many cuts through this wood here, if we don't have that epoxy set up completely, when it starts spinning at 2,500 RPM and I'm sitting there cutting, it's going to come across here, and all of a sudden pieces are going to fly off.
Right.
So that's why I usually wait a whole day to let them cure.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So what I'll probably do is get this done and wait to drill the hole until tomorrow. Come in tomorrow afternoon and do it then.
There you go.
So, because you can see, even though it's getting cured, you can see if I just pulled right now, it'd come apart.
Oh gosh, yeah, we don't want that.
So I'll put a clamp on the end once I get all of the cuts on to keep it tie it this way. So
There you
I'll
go.
clamp it end to end, and then I will go and start working on an urn. Is what I'm going to be doing in a minute, because I'm going to go out and cut a chunk off of a cedar log that I've got curing behind the house, and that's
Like,
going to be our urn for Darren's pet that he lost.
oh,
And I've got some watch watch that's this that I'm gonna put in the side of it. A clock, little clock thing. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm getting my cardboard. Because we gotta
look
make
at
some
you,
more.
Kiwi.
Jeez.
Have you ever made any duck calls?
I've not made any duck calls. I've got some kits in here now to make deer calls, the grunt calls.
Yeah,
But I've not made duck calls yet. I'm planning on it. I
I
just
think
those
Duck Dynasty probably has that one locked.
Yeah, they probably do, and not much I can compete with there. Of course, I'm not doing that kind of volume on anything because I always want mine to be above standard quality.
Right.
So because I think that anything handmade like this should be better quality than something made by machines.
Oh, Kiwi says he needs a duck call. Ernest says he needs a custom deer collar. And Pizza Guy said dibs on duck call.
I'll get the kits ordered then. I've already got the grunt call kits here.
Nice.
Oh man, this stuff is hard to squeeze out when it's cold.
So I guess you're a duck hunter, huh, Kiwi? I only ate duck once and I didn't like it. I don't know if it was the way it was prepared, but it was really greasy and nasty. Blech.
I don't like duck, but my dad loves to duck hunt, and I'll go duck hunting with him. But I like going pheasant hunting with him better.
Lots of pheasants out here. Are there pheasants there?
Yeah, we got quite a bit of pheasants and quail, and more quail than pheasants. Whew. I may have to try to find. I'm gonna have to stick this stuff under my arm and warm it up.
Yeah, there you go. That'd probably work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe leave it sit in the house until you need it,
Yeah,
and then get it.
I've actually got shelves in the house,
Mm,
in the hall that have my liquids that I keep in there so they don't freeze or get too hot in the summer.
yeah, that's a good idea.
But I forgot and left this out here the other day when I was working. In my defense, it was 58 degrees when I did it too, so I wasn't thinking freeze. Okay, we got that mixed up.
Oh, so whoever cooked that duck ruined it. The duck isn't fat, greasy, huh? Or maybe it was a goose that I ate that was gross. I can't remember.
There it is.
I stick with chicken.
It all tastes like chicken.
Yeah, the pheasants are beautiful, Kiwi. I have a silver coin that has a colorized pheasant on it that I got from Golden Cash. That is just beautiful.
Okay.
Never shown it. It's in my deep stack.
This first one on here.
Goose tastes like roast beef. Huh. My hunting days are over. I like to eat all that stuff, but can't kill it anymore. The last thing I killed was a moose that was about 5 times bigger than me. And I was out in the middle of nowhere, ended up by myself, and had to gut that thing by myself. When the guys finally walked up to me to help, I was clear up inside that thing trying to get the guts out. It was my worst experience of my life. And I gave up hunting after that.
That sounds
No.
like an ooze situation.
Oh, it was terrible, Hillbilly. I was covered head to toe in blood. But I know how quickly you have to get them gutted. I didn't want her going bad. And she was a monster.
Yeah,
Okay,
come on. Open
Kiwi.
up. This is hard to do with one hand. Okay, set that down then.
Kiwi's going to cook me a duck. I'm going to have to go to New Zealand. That's all there is to it.
Let's see. There we go. Come here. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop. Get in there. Straighten up.
Get in there and straighten up, damn it. He's trying to make you beautiful, don't you know?
Yeah, get a hammer. You don't straighten up, I'll use the hammer on you.
There you go. Oh, Kiwi. Well, let's do it then.
Okay. We'll let that one harden up now.
Kiwi, have you finished your questionnaire for tomorrow yet? Time's running out, honey. You got to get it sent back to me. Kiwi's going to be on our show tomorrow, Hillbilly.
Cool. I have to
We
try
got Kiwi, Farmer, and Breach PMC. Going to be a good show.
Nice. Okay, let's find a place to park that thing and get the other one done before the epoxy starts setting too much.
Thank you, Kiwi.
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing, Hillbilly, how many wonderful people you meet on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. It's great.
I mean, there's a bunch of assholes out there too, but mostly just good people.
John, I think I tracked a lot of those.
I hear you.
Doesn't matter how much you're trying to help some of those assholes, they're just still be an asshole.
Yep, that's true.
And I forgot to hammer all three of these down.
Uh-oh.
So we hurry up and hammer.
I'll try to shut up. I'm distracting you.
No, not at all. It's nice having people talking and telling me what people in chat are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was over at Farmers and your thing popped up and I said, well, that's where I'm going. I don't have any money to spend. I'm going to Hillbillies.
I appreciate it. Y'all, I mean,
I just love watching you do this. It's fascinating to me.
it makes it go faster too when you've got somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Slide that in.
Aw. Kiwi says he weeds out the assholes. That's why he's here to help his twin brother. He's a very beautiful soul.
Yes, he is. Kiwi is great.
He's talking about you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kiwi.
No, Kiwi said he weeds out the assholes, and that's why he's here to help my twin brother. He's a beautiful soul.
Well, thank you, Kiwi. So we got that one done. I appreciate that, Kiwi. Okay. Last cut.
Come here, Emmett. Kiwi said, I'm fucking talking about you, jackass.
Uh-oh. I had a problem with this one.
Hello, Emmett.
I felt that
Oh,
one
my,
pop when it went through the
oh,
flat.
my boy. Hmm? What?
Okay, but let's go ahead and get it
What?
glued up.
Tell me something good. Tell me
Tell
something
me
good.
something good.
Talking to my kitty cat. My kitty cat come up here to visit me.
My wife's got a cat that here's like 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
Her name's Stella.
Oh, Ernest said he could see your breath. Brr.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's that cold out here. See?
Emmett, Kiwi says hi, kitty kitty. He said hi, kitty kitty.
That's one of the reasons I didn't start this morning because it was even colder.
Yeah,
It was
imagine.
frozen. That and I stayed up too late last night, but we were having fun. I thought it's kind of cool that Cash won the pen and wallet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, there we go. We have got them all done and curing. So I am going to start. Well, I think we're going to start the urn. Okay, nice and
Just got a
flat.
kitty kitty.
Keep that nice and flat.
Oh, gosh. Kiwi said it's nearly 70 degrees here and it's only 10 a.m.
Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and move this camera back over to the lathe. Ooh, you know what?
What?
I've got some. I wonder if I can make a. I'm not finishing my sentences, are I?
No, you're kind of talking to yourself. You're finishing them in your head.
Trying to figure out a way to take the camera with me out there to the outside with my chainsaw and cut the.
The big block for the urn.
Yeah.
See, I finished your sentence there. Ha ha.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to just move this over there. And I want to do something because you need to bring that in and dry it. I will.
Yeah.
We're going to do the urn after I get done with his pins. But while we wait for those to cure, I'm going to go ahead and make one real fast. Just let's do a speed run. I want to see how fast I can make a pin.
There you go.
And I'm going to get this camera put over here.
Kiwi said you're trying to tell a joke because you can make anything.
Yeah, I can, except I make my hands clean. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to do a. What kind of. I don't know if I want to do a pin. I may do something different.
Ooh,
I may
like
do.
what?
I may make a bubble pipe.
A what? A
Hey,
bubble?
I call them bubble pipes to keep YouTube from getting on to us.
All righty then.
That's what we're going to do.
Nice.
It's a brass smoking pipe. So I need that out. And
Kiwi says the man who has dirty hands is a working man.
That's right. Okay, what size is that?
Sure, I don't know.
Looks like it might be. Nope. 8 mil. Looky there. That's what it. I think that's what it is.
Nice.
8 mil. What I could do is look up the instructions.
CM
That-
Gold said, Well, all of a sudden I feel so bubbly.
I'm sorry. We need to designate these not bubble pipes. Safety meeting apparatuses is
There
apparatus.
you go.
And
Ooh,
hey,
Kiwi said.
why don't we
Kiwi
make
said
it?
he'd. Ooh, Kiwi said he'd make you a glass bubble pipe, brother
Oh,
Hillbilly. Would you like that?
yeah, you want you want me to send you this one in exchange for the glass one? Let's see. Let's make it out of the. See, this is a piece that I cut off. It's the same wood that Wes, that we just turned a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I cut it off because this is all straight, but it'll still look good here, I think, because it's a shorter distance. It's not the full length of like a pin.
Right.
So we're going to go with this. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down to size and leave about a 1/16 of an inch on either side. And I don't want to move that camera again, so I'm just going to run over there to the saw, cut it down,
Okay.
mark this with our precision marking utensils here. Let's see. And even though I know that this little bitty piece is going to be thrown away, I always put an X on the part that I do throw away.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Yeah. And little things like when I'm doing this, I can't turn the teacher part off. I've just been a teacher for so long, taught everything from I used to be a Microsoft certified trainer.
Oh, wow.
And so
that's why you're such a whiz on the dang computer.
Well, computers, I love automation. There's a fine, talking about the fine lines, there's a fine line between laziness and efficiency. That's what I found.
There you go.
I love being efficient.
Kiwi says, I don't mind, my brother. I'll blow you a pretty bubble pipe.
Cool. I love glass blowing. We go.
Oh, me too.
We go just about every year to Silver Dollar City.
I could watch that stuff forever. I find that stuff on YouTube and watch those guys. And there was a competition show where they had all the glass blowers in a room and then they'd get rid of one every week and stuff. They made some of the coolest stuff. Kiwi, you should make videos if you do that stuff. I love that stuff.
I am going to double check this. See, my finger's so dirty, my fingerprint doesn't match on my phone. That's just awful.
That's a problem.
Okay, let's see. We're going to go to the woodwork. Is Penn State? Can't remember where I got this stupid thing. No, it's the wood turning store.
Wood turning store.
The wood turning store. There we go.
What all kind of stuff do you make, Kiwi, when you blow glass?
Yep.
I used to collect glass too. All the glass I collected was green. Green glass. I love green. So everything I collected was green. I had, oh my gosh, I couldn't even tell you how much.
Yeah, that's my youngest son's favorite color is green.
I love green.
Don't bottle stopper kits. I want.
I remember seeing a green pin that you made, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I made him a green cat pin.
Aw.
Okay, just gonna have to. There, smoking pipe kit. There we go. Here's what we're doing. I'll open that up. There should be some instructions on it. I just want to make sure I drill the right hole. Yes, I'm older than 21.
Ernest Edward wants to know if you can get real diamond dust to make inlaid diamonds.
Yes, I don't have any, but I can get it.
Nice. That's awesome, Kiwi. I want to see some of your glass stuff.
Hey, it is 8mm, and we need to use
Very
the
good.
bare bushing set is PKS pipe BU. Okay, that's all I need to know. PKS pipe BU. Shake. There's okay, it's over here. Right there. Got it. Okay, so let's put our our Charles in here.
Gosh, since me and Kiwi are married, does that make you my brother-in-law?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And if we were from Mississippi, make you my cousin and my sister too. Okay, I didn't say that out loud. Did
Somehow I was waiting for that. Somehow I was waiting for that one. I lived in Georgia, so I understand that.
My sister lives in Buford, up on the lake.
Beaufort, Georgia, yep.
So we get out there every once in a while.
I started out in Manchester, which is way south Georgia, then moved up just north of Atlanta to Winder, and then ended up clear up. Well, I lived in Cumming, and then I lived in Dawsonville.
I was about to say, Cumming at Wayne, isn't that Cumming's close to that second one you said, right? Wayne.
Dawsonville and Cumming are right next to each other.
Yeah, Dawsonville.
Dawsonville.
Yeah, that's where Bill Elliott from, right?
Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Yes, sir.
We went through and stopped at the little museum there one time. Whoa. See, this is why you remember to lock down your drill in this hole. Bring it back out. And don't do this. Your drill bits don't like it, but it's better than poking it and burning your finger and
yeah.
Little things I've learned to, like I said, fishing. Okay, we're through.
Yeah, Kiwi, you need to make more content and do some glass blowing. Right, Homestead? That would be good.
Now, go ahead and clean that off. Take this out and check the fit. See if I need to waller it out some. That's a technical term when you waller.
Yeah, waller. Mm-hmm. I've heard that before.
Here we go. Look at there, it fits right in it. Now, I'm going to glue this in. And you know what? I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so that I don't have to move. Oh, I had it turned too far over there anyway.
We're watching the drill.
There. Gives me more room to sit here and work out here.
Yeah, I just learned that Kiwi raced cars too. And that's another one of my favorite things.
I think no, West does not race cars because that would be illegal.
Correct. We'll pretend like he doesn't, but so, guilty as charged.
Make sure I got some air coming out up there. And normally I would put some painter's tape on my finger to keep the glue off of it.
Yep, I've seen you do that.
But we're living dangerously, so.
Well, and you already have crap all over your finger, so what's it matter now?
Right. I figure when the epoxy comes off, the super glue will too.
There you go.
And what we're doing is we're using thick. It's thick super glue. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a jelly almost. Put a little bit in that end because as you push it through, it's going to come off.
Right.
And I've got a little tool here to push that on in, get it nice and centered. And we're going to squirt it with some activator. Man, you do not want to get a blob of that super glue on your finger and hit it with that activator.
It's just supposed to be.
It will eat, huh?
Oh, Kiwi's talking to me about his questions on his thing. It's just supposed to be fun, Kiwi. Answer them the best you can.
And now, let's go ahead while that's setting up. And that sets up a lot faster, too.
Oh, my God. Wow. Kiwi just sent me a picture on Instagram of something that he's made in his glass blowing, and it is gorgeous.
Oh, man.
Wow. I wish I could share pictures on here.
Yeah, I wish you could, too. Well, we can pop you up.
Yeah, but it's on my phone, and that's what I'm on my phone, so I couldn't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. See, now we're going to get a barrel trimmer. So we're going to take this up. Whoa, get your finger off the trigger, dumbass.
Get your finger off the trigger, dumbass. Kiwi, that's gorgeous.
Okay, so we got to change out because each one of them has a different guide for the different sized tubes that we do. So let's get that loosened up.
Now everybody in chat's wanting one of Kiwi's dabberings. Oops.
Okay. Then we'll tighten that back up. Where is that flat spot? There it is. Okay. Now, I probably shouldn't have to tell y'all this, but what I'm about to do not do this. It's probably one of the stupidest things you could do. I've got what this does is it trims the wood on the end so that it's flush with the tube. The problem is that's longer. See that? It's longer than the wood.
Right.
So if you get your pinky down here.
Oh, man, that would pinch the shit out of you.
Oh, it cuts. I've got scars here, and I've got scars up here where this wood busts out.
Yep.
And then it catches and starts spinning in your hand.
Oh, my God.
So needless to say, don't do this.
Right. Not correct. Not recommended.
Don't try this at home. We are professionals.
Oh, I see what you're doing. It's just doing the wood. And yes, you should use a vise. Yeah. But this is hillbilly we're talking about here.
That's right. No pain, no pain, no hospital bill. I mean, no pain, no gain.
There you go. I see. Yeah, that's awesome.
Now we're going to take.
It just takes time to put it in a vise and all that stuff, you know.
Oh, right. And we take a little jeweler file, get a little smaller one, and I'm going to go down and get any excess glue out of the inside so that it'll slide onto the mandrel. And it's Barbara Mandrel. You know that singer?
Yeah. Is she still alive?
I don't know if she is or not.
Homestead Aquarius says this man still has all of his fingers. Wow.
Hey, I played piano too, so.
Hi, Daryl. There's Daryl.
I am really protective of my fingers. Now.
Daryl's here now, hillbilly.
Daryl! It rained for the last day and a half. So
your chunk of wood might be dampish.
yeah, that was the main reason I decided not to go out there in the rain right now and cut the piece off.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I wait for it to quit raining, I can cut the end, then cut a piece off, and it won't soak in.
Right.
But I'll put these. I got these little racks up here with all of my bushings,
Mm-hmm.
and these bushings are really. I mean, I could do it without the bushings, but when I show you how they work, you'll understand why I use them.
Yeah.
Because
Makes it
I'll
much
take
better.
this pipe, and this pipe has two different
It's Sassy
ways of
Susan
turning.
Daryl, not Second Chance. Everybody gets me and Darlene mixed up. Daryl thought I was Darlene.
Okay, fingerprint doesn't match. Fingerprint doesn't match. Stupid. Okay, so
That's
now
hilarious.
I'm looking to see which bushing, because you do mouthpiece end, use smaller side of the bushing for side orientation of elbow, for straight orientation of elbow.
You're fine, Daryl. Everybody does it. I didn't think we really sounded
Okay,
alike, but everybody says we do.
so here we go. These tell you how far down to turn the wood. So we put the first bushing on, slide our blank up there on it,
Yep.
and then we put our second bushing on. Now,
Hi,
if we were
Darren. Now
we were
Darren is here too.
Darren there, that tells me where
And
to
Trust
stop
in
turning.
God is here.
Hey, Trust, welcome.
All the
I'm,
good cool kids showing up.
that's right. Okay, so let's bring this up, lock it down. Whoa! Caught on the
Lock it
wall.
down.
Sorry. Didn't mean to
Lock
make
it
you
down.
all dizzy. Put this
Yeah,
up
fine.
here.
Yeah, that was a little wobble. That was fun.
And yeah, look at
And Muscle Shell just popped in.
let's turn this puppy down.
Ready to roll.
Oops. It's not tight
Trust said,
enough.
look at all those cookie crumbs. That's wood.
Ah!
That's wood, Trust,
Caught
not
it
cookie.
again.
What'd you do?
Caught the edge again. I didn't have it tight enough. It was slipping.
Uh-oh. Be careful.
And I didn't put my face shield on. So I'm going to be really careful. I'm ugly enough without having scars from this thing flying off on me. Since this one has straight grain on it, see? Yeah, it's nice and straight.
There's
Let's,
Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
hey, Ashley! Let's make this more interesting by making it not just a straight piece.
Except
So
for
we're going
Kiwi just said, where's your shield, jackass?
it's over there behind me. Let's see. We'll do that. Now let's put another little divot here.
We got snow too, Ashley, but just a little bit. For those that just came in, Hillbilly is building a bubble pipe for Kiwi.
Okay. I think that's a good shape. Nice and smooth. It didn't bite me at all.
Nice.
Okay. So let's put the Yorkshire grit on it. Come here, Yorkshire grit. And all this is an abrasive paste. So it's kind of like using a really, really, really fine sandpaper. That over there. And you notice I've not touched any of the wood that I've done today with a piece of sandpaper. If you turn it down right and you've got good wood, it will come out just as smooth without sand. Now, if I didn't get it to exactly the shape I want, I would use sanding for the final part of getting it into shape. I just realized that
yes, I remember. I remember before when you did the pin, you used several different little sanders to make it to smooth it out.
Right.
Different grits.
Right, and a lot of that sometimes that's because the wood doesn't sand or doesn't cut down good, and it has a lot of tear outs. But most of the time when you've got good wood like this, oh, you set smoke. Got a little warm there. Okay, let's wax her up and see what we got. Yeah.
Gonna be pretty.
Okay.
Muscle Shell said, "Get the 1,000 grit out."
I go all the way up to 12,000 grit when I'm putting a finish on that.
Mm-hmm.
Finish.
I remember you changing the grit several times when you did the pin.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, you got choked.
CM Gold said, "It's already smoking, haha."
Hey, you gotta try it. Gotta practice. Okay. Whoa, 3,600 RPM.
Carol.
Selfie. Oh, I think it works.
Hi, Hillbilly.
Okay, let's get these here. What do you think?
Gonna be pretty.
Okay, so let's.
Oh, wow. Holy cow, Kiwi, that's nice.
I just think it's amazing that wood can come out looking that good, as ugly as it is going in.
I know, because that wood looks like absolutely nothing until you get it fixed up.
And there's a lot of woods like that. You would never pick them unless you knew what they're going to look like after you polish them or get them shaped. Let's get this off here. Get it out of the way. Oh, break your knockout bar. Okay. Wipe some of that. Oh, banging on the camera again. Okay, so first thing we're going to do Let's get our kit over here. Yeah, I need to put a cloth down just so I don't drop anything through it. I'm going to grab a cloth. Be right back.
Okay.
Woohoo! There we go. Okay. The pieces are in place.
Yeah, Darren, he already drilled the middle out. He does that. He starts with a block of wood and does it all. Darren asked if do you have to drill out the middle yourself?
Yes. Yes, I've got chucks and all kinds of drill bits and Forstner bits and all of that. Go through the top like a normal person. I can rip it apart. Don't
Bart
rip
wanted
it
to
apart.
know, he missed it. What kind of wood is that?
Cocobolo.
Cocobolo. Okay.
I love me some Cocobolo.
It's beautiful, that's for sure. Now, that's the same stuff that Wes's pen and pencil is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now let's fit these because see, what we're going to do is we're going to press these into the ends
Right.
of our blank that we have turned. So one will go in there and one will go in here. And instead of trying to get my press over here, I'm just going to press them real fast while we chat.
Now, do you just press them? You don't use any glue on those?
No, no glue. They are friction fit and they really do fit good. I've got it looks like a nutcracker, one of those old timey fancy nutcrackers
Mm-hmm.
with the handle on it. And you pull the handle up and crack your nut.
Yeah, and it just presses it in.
Right. And once it's
Nice.
in, see, we can assemble. And what we'll do is we'll screw this in here. We'll screw this one up. You know what?
Wow.
I got that backwards. This one should go in here.
Oh, you put the ends on wrong?
No, I just
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
I just see how it fits in there good, and
Okay.
then we take and screw this one in.
And there you have it.
There's
Wow.
it comes with two screens. We'll take one of the screens and I'll put that in there with it when I ship it, the extra. You just center that on the top. Take your little pinky and stick it down in there.
Yep.
And there is your bubble pipe. I can't help but giggle every time I say bubble pipe.
I know, that's funny.
And there we go. What do you
Gorgeous.
think? Other
Wow,
than my fingers.
And that happened very quickly.
Yeah. I'm getting better. I'm getting faster.
That's gorgeous.
Most of the time I have to wait on stuff. I'm waiting for like the stuff to cure.
Mm-hmm.
But
with that, you don't have to. How you like that, Kiwi? Ooh, he says very beautiful.
So yeah, thank you. And that's we are trading, right? I got witnesses. I got Susan. She'll witness.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Now, again, this is what that wood started as. Now, the one we did didn't have a knot in it, so it's more straight. I've got another one that I use to blow bubbles.
See how ugly that
Cut it up.
wood is? And look what it turns to. Holy moly.
Okay, let's check on our cure over here.
Yeah.
You know
Gorgeous.
what? We're getting there. Still a little tacky, but I can't. It's okay. It's hardened up enough that it's not moving.
Well, that's good.
So, well, that's why I make 3 of them, even though
Just
I only need 2 for the pins.
right.
So, take it out of the clamp. This is the one that I am not so sure about because it's shifted a little bit, but it is kind of hard. That's what she said. And I couldn't
Hard is good.
resist.
Hard is good.
Okay. Well, you know what? I got to get a pen out from under my laptop. I'll just move this laptop here a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Kiwi just sent me of the picture of the one that he might send you.
Oh, is it cool?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Dang it. Okay.
Wow. Pretty. Very pretty.
Old chubby people shouldn't squat.
No, no.
Steampunk motorcycle, hobby knife.
I'm old and a little chubby
aromatherapy.
and have bad knees and a bad back. I don't squat at all. No, doesn't happen.
Kits. But they would be in the bottom box. There we go. Okay, Ernest. He's still in here. Classic fountain pen. Let's see. 2 fountain pen. Where's my dang roller balls? Ernest, you did say roller ball, not fountain pen, right? There we go. Okay. Let's get these up here. Make sure. Okay, I'm gonna give you. We got really 2 options. One of them is gunmetal and gold. And okay, see that's the band that goes around the cap. See, it's gunmetal and has the gold accent, 24 karat gold accent, or it's all 24 karat gold accent stuff. So you want all gold or you want gunmetal and gold. Either one will look and act the same. It's just there's more gold color on this one than there is this one. That's what I would pick too. Uh-oh. There.
I
We lost
kicked myself
something.
out. I'm so technologically inept. I was trying to steal the picture that Kiwi sent me and text it to you, and I kicked myself out. So I'll try that later.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull these 2 out because we're gonna measure. Let's put back down there.
I can't imagine why he wouldn't like it, Kiwi. It's gorgeous. Do you like green, Hillbilly?
Oh, I love it.
See, he loves green. So you're in like Glenn. It's kind of lime green, swirly, beautiful. I think you'll like it.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I probably still have some of my green stuff over there from pins that I've made.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull these tubes out. We'll leave everything else in the bag.
Yeah, no sense in losing everything.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and mark them. I'm going to mark them like I'm doing both of them, but I've actually got a set of these in there with a gold coin wrapped around this, curing.
Oh, that's right. That's gonna be cool. So how do you bend the coin?
It was a really, really thin coin. it's a gold coin, but it's about that big around, and it's 1/100th of an ounce. It's so thin
Oh, okay.
they put it in the capsule with glass or plastic panes on either side to keep it from bending.
Oh, wow. Oh, so it's really thin. Okay.
Right. So I was able to just take it and glue it around,
Nice.
and then put it in a mold for the epoxy round, and that takes about
Mm-hmm.
48 hours. And I had to redo it, and so I got it in there last night. But these, okay, so we're going to have that right there. And when that turns down, we're only going to try this once.
Darren says, I have small, round gold coins. Wonder if you can get that in a pin.
Well, I know of one way that if it's smaller than the diameter of the pin, maybe. But it would be difficult
Yeah.
if I can't hammer it around or something, get it around. Now, what I want them to do is get someone like Ringmaster Ray or somebody that actually makes coin rings and
I
give
was just
them
about to say, I watched who was it? Kevin Rose, I believe.
right,
And
Kevin.
he had this crank thing that he would put in it and then turn it and then make it flatter and flatter and it would curve it. He made
Right.
a bracelet out of a Morgan dollar. I watched him. He said it's very bendable and small.
Oh, okay. It
So
might
that might
work.
work.
It might work. Oh, that's gonna be sized
And
just right.
Kiwi says just melt all the gold.
Melt it and pour it in there.
I don't know what
Whoa!
I don't think he likes gold. He just says melt it all. Yes, Kevin Rose is awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this and cross your fingers, everybody.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
He's talking about a little piece of gold, Kiwi. about time to redo my nails again, Kiwi. What color should I do now?
Need a bigger shop. Okay.
Bigger what?
Bigger shop.
Shot.
SHOP, where I'm at right now. Bigger
Oh, yeah,
shop.
yeah. Gotcha.
It's,
You got a lot of stuff in a small space, that's for sure.
hey, this might work. Dang. Okay, so we need to
Well,
get
don't sound so amazed.
we need to, I know, I was playing. Get our little
Light purple.
pin chuck. And this is the one that is going to be where the problem comes if we have a problem. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, wait. I guess it'd help if I actually put a drill bit on here, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a 10 mil. I don't even have to look up the instructions for that. I've made so many of these.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch it be 3/8.
That would suck.
It's easier to cut more wood off than to cut wood back on.
Yeah, exactly. That you can't do.
Okay, always check your speed before you do this. So, lock this puppy down. Here we go, and we're going to go really slow on this cut. About 500 RPM.
See, there he goes, drilling the hole down the middle.
Okay, we're into the silver. You'll start seeing silver come out. And part of the wood. Okay. That's why I do multiples. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to do it because here's what happens if it's not cured.
It just busted it apart, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Dang it.
I was afraid it would do that, but I was wanting to try it.
Yeah, I was excited too, but yep, too
See
soon.
there?
Darn it.
It's the outside is cured, but it's still tacky in there.
Yep. Oh, damn.
Well, that's why I do multiples. And that's why I picked the one that looked the worst to test with.
Yep, that did it for sure, didn't it?
Yeah, there's no
Yep.
saving.
No.
Okay, so, but that just means that we wait until tomorrow to do the drill and to finish turning these down. So,
There you go.
is Darren, you still in here?
Kiwi, we're not today. We may go on late tonight after Reckless Metals has their show. That's usually about 9 or 10 o'clock my time. No idea what time it is your time.
I need to take time to go in Reckless's show.
It's fun, especially at the end, Hillbilly, because they do what they call a pay it forward. And everybody just types in the chat, and he puts you on a big wheel. And then everybody who wants to types in for a spin, and that means you're willing to give something away.
Oh, okay.
And then he spins the wheel, and he picks whoever is in for the spin. And like if I always get in just to give something away, and he says, "Okay, Susan, here's your motherfucking winner." and then it's just a way to get to know, because there's a lot of Facebook people that are on there, because he does a double stream, Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
And so it's a way for us to get to meet each other. So we message each other and get each other's address and send them something. Some
Well,
kind of
that's
silver.
cool.
And it's very fun. All
Okay,
right,
but
last week I won from Reckless Metals himself and got a really cool skeleton hand.
oh, neat.
Yeah, I think it's a couple ounces. It's
I-
very nice.
I've got to give him a call. He's wanting to get a dozen. You remember the Reckless pin I made?
Yes.
He's wanting to get, I think, a dozen of those.
Nice.
Let's get this on here.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Got to be careful. I've got it filled, but there's just a little bit of a crack right through there.
So what else you got to do to that?
I'm gonna thin it and smooth the bottom out here, and the bottom is thicker than the top, and I
Darren,
want it even.
is that Darren's bowl?
Yes, it is.
Yes, Darren, it's your bowl.
I'm just finishing up, getting it ready to ship with the iron and the slingshot. He's got so many big things that he's gotten from me.
Nice.
It's well, I don't want to ship them all separate.
Yeah, exactly.
Get this on there nice and tight. Check that out. Now we're going to change our tools out a little bit too.
Okay, Kiwi, I will send you the link.
We're going to put that away and bring a bigger one out. Put it about on center.
Ooh, this is going to be something new I get to watch too. Yeehaw.
Yeah, I may have to move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, Darren said, no, don't ship separate. And I want more.
Okay. Let's see if this is going to work for me. Woo-wee. You know what? I'm going to move that camera. That's why I like this articulating arm.
Yeah, that's nice.
So y'all are going to get dizzy for a second.
Woohoo.
Turn it around like that. And turn this one down. Right there. Y'all are going to get a lot better view on this one too.
Oh, good.
Because at least I think you will. Because you can see my arm. Okay. Listen up. So I can turn you around. There. See, and that lets me get in here.
Oh, heck yeah.
Although, yeah, let's give it a shot.
Don't forget your face shield.
Yeah, with a bow, I need my face shield, so I'm going to take my headphones off.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's so cool. No, I think he'll polish them right back in there, Darren. It just took off the shiny wood, and I think they'll come back when he polishes it up. That's really going to be a pretty bowl, Darren.
Okay. See what we can do with some Yorkshire grit. Oops.
See, here it comes back, Darren. Watch.
Oh, yeah. Much better. Nice and smooth on the bottom.
See, they're still there, and they'll come out even more when he shines it up again.
What's that? The grain?
Darren was concerned that the black marks, the lines were going away. And I said, no, when he polishes it back up, they'll come back.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah.
Need some more. Please, God, may I have some more?
Ooh-wee, that's going to be so pretty.
There, now let's crank her up some and try to keep all my fingers and toes.
See, Darren, all pretty again.
Dum, da, dum, 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 dum.
Now the wax. CM Gold says, had a great time hanging out with y'all. Got some company about to show up and gotta help Amanda get some stuff ready around the house. Great work, Hillbilly.
Thank
I'll
you.
catch y'all later.
Thank you for helping.
No, that's not me. Sam Gold said that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's polish it up. Give me put a shine on this thing.
Hell yeah.
That's how you lose paper.
Yeah,
Because that's spinning, but in the middle it's not spinning as fast as the outside.
right. Yeah, that would be, yeah. I can see that when it jerks your hand.
See, what Darren doesn't realize is that when he saw the mold originally, it was only partially finished, and I hadn't put a real finish on it
Right.
because I was just using it for myself. Even though this is zebra wood, it's not a.
He's finishing a bowl for Darren.
Yeah, it's not a cheap bowl or wood. I mean. Now let's just hit this. Be careful. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not leaving, Daryl. That was CM that was leaving.
Oh, nice and smooth.
That's going to be a beauty.
You want to know how smooth this is?
As a baby's butt.
This is spinning at 3,600 RPM.
And that rag isn't catching on nothing.
Now I went up and it caught going the other direction. That's my finger not catching on anything.
Nice. Darlene's back.
Hi, Darlene. So, you ready to see it, Dan?
Yes.
Let's open it up.
Okay, Kiwi, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, Homestead Aquarius says, so zebra wood is not as toxic as I have heard. I thought you had to use a respirator to work with that.
You're supposed to.
Oh. And Darren said, can I eat out of it?
Can you eat out of it? Yeah. I don't see why not. I was eating stuff out of one.
And Kiwi says, Hillbilly, I need a bowl to put my bubbles in. A small bowl.
Hey, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Just so that you know, I'm going to go ahead and move the camera around here a little bit.
And you need to show Darlene the bubble pipe that you just made for Kiwi.
Okay. Is that coming through okay?
Hello.
Well, I do some stupid stuff. I'm not all the time. But you also need to understand, I almost died from pneumonia after I had my brain tumor removed.
Oh, gosh.
That makes you really sensitive about your lungs. Okay, so let's get, the bubble pipe. Matter of fact, I'm going to set the bubble pipe inside the bowl. So there's the bowl. And I went ahead and put some decorative lines around it. See, now all I've got to do is take it over to the sander, and I'm going to sand that tenon off, and we will be finished.
That is gorgeous.
Right now, my sander's piled up with stuff, so I'm just going to set this over there. And there's people who will probably want to go to other streams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all my nasty. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. My nasty
No.
shop. Go ahead and pull this over. So I can say bye. And I'm going to go get me something to eat.
There you go.
And I've not even had breakfast this morning. And it's like almost supper time.
Yeah, exactly.
But thank y'all for visiting. And I'd say in a month or maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit sooner, I'm actually going to start doing classes on wood turning and woodworking. And I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach. It's going to be wood turning for poor folk like
There
me.
you go.
So it's going to show how to get the most for your money. Matter of fact, I'm going to have like the ultra cheap option, and then the medium option, and then the as expensive as I can afford option. I started to say the expensive option, but it's going to be limited to what I can afford.
Right.
Because like this lathe that I'm using, you don't have to have one like it. If you're just turning pins, they've got lathes under $200 that sit on a desk that you can sit and turn pins all day long on. You don't have to spend $1,000 for a lathe just to turn pins. Now I like doing bowls and other stuff too. Even the hammer handle that I did for the hammer, you couldn't do it on one of those small ones because it just won't fit.
Right.
But yeah, there's tools that you don't need. I mean, there's one contraption that I got. It was supposed to center stuff on my drill press. It's a piece of crap. So you learn to make do when you don't have. And if you do that, you can save a lot of money. Like underneath the bench right here, when I made Ashley's coffee grinder, I saved the little scraps that I pulled off. I'm going to be able to take this walnut burl here that I cut off of hers and cut it down through here and make a pin blanket and turn a pin out of these pieces of walnut. I cut them myself out of a stump that a friend of ours had.
Oh, nice.
So I've got some walnut that I purchased because I needed it already cut down. But over there I've got mahogany and cherry and walnut and Bodark, and there's some zebra wood up there that I bought. But then I also like going out and harvesting my own. Darren's urn, I don't have room to put it in here, so every time it rains I have to let it dry back out again. But
Ernest says maybe you can have enough time to show the coins I'd like to have set in each box for the 2 pins.
Yes, but they are inside in my office. I don't bring them out here to the shop. So I'd have to go get them.
And it is cold out there. We can see your breath.
Yeah. It's I think it was 33, I think, when I come out here a while ago. That's why I'm wearing my coat.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you can see I'm trying to make the most of my space here.
Yeah, Ernest said okay next
up on the wall. Yeah, you can also tell I like Ryobi.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Ryobi's got some good stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Especially if you're not making a living with it.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun. Again, as usual.
No, that was my vape. And yes, it is nicotine, not anything exotic. But yes, thank you. And Ernest, we got them going. you see though now why I'm doing extra. But I'm
Yeah,
just going to let these cure up, and tomorrow afternoon I'm going to come down and start turning.
there we go.
So we will. I'll see y'all tomorrow unless something happens, and then I'll see you Monday if something that. Well, no. Anyway, after church, I'll come out here, crank everything up, and start a turning.
Well,
I can't wait. I'll probably
pop
still be
in,
dirty.
pop into our show and say hello if you have time.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh wait, what time's your show's like 1
It's
Central,
12
right?
o'clock my time, so probably 2 your time.
Are you Mountain?
Yes,
Okay, so 1. I'm Central.
1. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
what I'll do is I'll try to wait until y'all are done before I crank up.
Okay.
I mean, it's the polite thing to do.
No, you don't have to. That's all right.
Yeah, I just or at least wait until like maybe 2.
Yeah.
Give it a while for people to. I don't want to. I don't ever want to look like I'm trying to run against somebody, but there's always somebody running, so you're always going to run against somebody. So
Hi,
I've got to
Big
go work
Sky.
around my schedule. The big sky, yeah.
Yeah, your Big Sky just popped in. You missed all the fun, Big Sky.
Ooh, yeah. It was. We destroyed some silver.
Yeah, we did. That was
What
sad.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to recover as much of it as I can and grind it up and use it as inlays.
There you go.
I don't like wasting anything.
No, heck no.
Well, and remember, we also did these. I'm going to do this for every type of wood that I use so that you can see what it looks like before and then after it's turned so that people can make better choices or more
Yeah, that's
informed choices.
that's a really good idea because that's perfectly
And look at
shown
that.
like that.
Look at that. I didn't measure anything about this. I just went in there and did it by hand.
That's pretty good.
Pretty close. I mean, it's off a little bit, but that's
Yeah,
not
but
bad.
not much.
And I'll just have a bunch of these where I can just set them out and people can. I just think it lets you see what the wood looks like better, having
Yeah,
the angle here and then put little ridges.
it
But I
does.
just love that. I ordered a lot of this wood. I think I've got enough to do about 60 pins out of this.
That's gorgeous. I love that one.
But anyway, thank you, everybody. I'm going to go get me some supper.
There you go. Thanks, Hillbilly.
We're out. Love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend.
You too.
And boop, there we go.